I brought my old passport with me today. Here. If you can zoom in. This is my visa page. Right here, you can see F1. That means I could go to school in the United States. I held this status for 9 years before doing this job. So when the news broke that the United States is going after foreign students, especially Chinese ones, for a while, I thought I shouldn't do this topic. It's too personal and emotional. There is great disappointment, incredible anger at the US government for weaponizing students, and a grudge against myself for being powerless to help those who get caught up in this, and for being not surprised by any of this. The United States has crossed the line. The hallmark of any developed modern country is that they treat the powerless with dignity and respect. Foreign students on your soil are one of the most powerless ones. You can feel free to make the argument that they are not your citizens, and legally they are not. But morally, you have a responsibility. They pay to get to America. Their parents back home entrust the US to take care of their children when they are there. Their country hopes the US to broaden their knowledge and help them to connect to a larger world. And what are they getting? Aggressively revoked visas? The land of the free and open, treating students like enemies. Welcoming students from all over the world was one of America's greatest academic strengths. Closing it off does nothing but weaken it, while China remains committed to opening up even further. Do these politicians really think that they are serving America's interests? What's extremely infuriating about this is this aggressively part. I can smell the political BS of this from a mile away. I've seen online people making the argument, saying suspending student visa interviews threatens a $44 billion economic contribution and over 370,000 jobs. Trust me, if the decision makers cared about this, they wouldn't have made this decision. This is a political move, pure and simple. It wraps the anti-China sentiment, the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, the anti-intellectualism and extreme nationalism all into one. This is about making a political statement to the part of America that constitutes the core of support for this administration and for anyone hoping to succeed the current American president. And it's chosen deliberately because this is the part of America that has been propagated or lectured at as the least benefited from globalization and intellectual exchange. This is a group that needs a broad spectrum support, education, healthcare, job opportunities, everything. Targeting international students, targeting the Chinese, does nothing to help them. But doing so is easy. Students lack the power to fight back. International students can't vote, don't have a voice in American politics. All they can do is rely on their schools. And as powerful as their schools are, how long can they keep their students safe and stable when facing down the power of the US government? So I thought, forget it. If the US government can ditch its responsibility and become a thug that hurts students, I can show my emotions out here. I loved my years in the States. We always had debates there in class about politics, about where the world is going. We want a world where the powerful doesn't prey on the powerless. That was what I was taught. We all understand that politics is a tough business, and sometimes doing international relations isn't pretty. But I didn't expect the bar could be lowered to this. America, you have lost your way.